against the interests of Nigerians. He said we're arrested and paraded before a chief magistrate court in Wuse, Abuja for sedition simply because we had published the election result. The junta foolishly thought jailing us would stop the protest, but they miscalculated. He goes ahead to say that IBB deliberately arrested, detained, and paraded him, that is Falanu, as a criminal, only to say now, right? We regret what we did, meaning he knew all along that the prosecution of Falanu, Fawahimi, and others was unjust. So Falanu is saying that he has assembled a team of lawyers and they will be taking legal action. He declared that IBB's admission proves that our detention was not only malicious but an abuse of power. He violated our right to liberty, freedom of movement, and democratic choice. So the question this afternoon is, I want to know what you think, right? There's certain people who feel it's better to let sleeping dogs lie. Certain people have been calling for IBB's prosecution, with Falanu actually taking the case to court and saying he's assembling a legal team to drag IBB to court because he was actually maliciously and unjustly detained following the June 12, 1993 election. Do you think this is coming too late? Do you think that Falanu himself should also let sleeping dogs lie? Of course, he's well within his right to actually take these legal steps, but do you think that is the right thing at this moment? IBB is someone who is, you know, he's very old at the moment, right? So how would he be appearing in court or answering to these summons? But I want to know what you think about the situation, okay? I don't want to keep droning on and on. I'd like for you to call in and be a part of the conversation. So I don't even think Falanu is doing too much because he's well within his right to be doing what he's doing at the moment. But I want to know if you think that he's taking the right step. Is it too late? Should he rather just let sleeping dogs lie? Should he rather just let it go, since it's been so many years after this has happened? It's been about 32 years now since this occurred in June 1993. Okay, so do you think Falanu is taking things too far? Should he rather just let it go? IBB has made this admission, and Falanu, Fawahimi, and others who were unjustly jailed at that time, they have been vindicated, right? Should he just take it and say, okay, posterity as it is right now has vindicated me, so there is no reason, let me let sleeping dogs lie, there's no need to drag this man to court? Or should he drag him to court? Because with everyone saying, oh, IBB has some questions to answer, he should be prosecuted for the annulment of the June 12, 1993 elections, I do not see this present administration doing that. Okay, so do you think that what Falanu is doing at the moment can actually turn around to become justice served for everyone who was a victim in 1993 after the elections and all the riots that followed? So that's the very first topic this afternoon. And then I'm also looking at the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kalu, deploying a team to rescue the kidnapped Afenifere youth leader. The IGP has ordered the immediate deployment of the intelligence response team to ensure the safe rescue of Afenifere youth leader Prince Eniola Ojajuni, who was kidnapped on February 17 while traveling to Abuja. He also directed the team to prioritize Ojajuni's safe rescue. So he was kidnapped on February 17, which means he's been with the abductors for about 9 days now, because today is February 26. And the question is, why now? All right, why now? From the very first day he was kidnapped, the abductors have made their demands known. I dare say they have even made their intentions and their locations known by actively posting on social media, sending messages, calling his family members and others to actually pay a ransom to get him released. Why now? Why 9 days later before the IG is doing something about it? Or were the security agencies doing something on the ground or low-key and we did not actually know about it? If that is the case, why can't they actually let us know that these are the steps that they have been taking to try and get this man rescued before now, instead of just leaving him to wallow in the kidnappers' den and they make it look as if nothing is going on? Nevertheless, I actually applaud the IGP for this initiative, and I'm looking forward to the safe return of Prince Eniola Ojajuni, because it is very important to make the kidnappers know that they do not have the right to hold on to Nigerian citizens, kidnap them, keep them in detention, and start asking for millions of money as ransom. And I hope that the IRT team, the intelligence response team, that they actually succeed in this mission to rescue that poor young man who I just was not happy with that video that I saw of him. I was not happy with it at all. And if I'm not even his family member, right? But I'm human, I'm a Nigerian, and I recognize that there is it just does not make sense for a Nigerian citizen to be in kidnappers den and security agencies seem not to be doing anything about it. So I'm very, very happy that this is happening now, even though I believe it's coming late. But then I want to know what you think about this particular situation. Still on the police. I recall watching a video a few days ago. I think that was yesterday or the day before, Monday, where a policeman gave his rifle to a bride on her wedding day to shoot it into the air. And I just looked at this video and I'm like, I don't understand what is going on here. Is this how we have bastardized what it means to be a security operative in Nigeria? Why is a bride on her wedding day holding a rifle belonging to a policeman and shooting it into the air? What is the meaning of that? You know, there's certain things, certain behavior, certain attitude you see with the Nigerian police, and you ask yourself, where una learn this one? Because really, where una learn this one? First up, you will see some people who aren't even celebrities, people who aren't even really known, walking about with security agents. You will not see our policemen who are supposed to be guarding and guiding Nigerians following certain people about. 10, 20 policemen following one person about, some of them in convoys. So what exactly is going on? Yes, I understand the need for security at a wedding venue. But why did you have to give your rifle to the bride to shoot into the air? To what? To show what? What was that supposed to mean? Or you wanted her to have a new experience on her wedding day or what? Or you don't understand that your rifle is your staff of office. And I am meant because this is something that is capable of taking a life. It's something that is capable of causing life-threatening injuries. This is something that is capable of causing injuries that will lead to deformity. This is literally your staff of office. This is your tool. This is your weapon assigned to you by the Nigerian police. You carried it and gave a bride to be shooting into the air on her wedding day. Why? Why? The utter unprofessionalism on the path of some Nigerian police operatives just makes me wonder, what kind of training did they receive? I know that many times people are taught, but they just don't learn. So is it that the training facilities are not there? Or they are actually being trained, but they are not paying attention, you know, they're not listening, they're not doing the right things, and maybe when you get them and then you give them a certain amount of money, they will do whatever you want. Because it makes no sense to me. What if, while that was happening, the bullet accidentally touched someone, right? There was an accidental discharge, like they would call it. A day that's supposed to be a day of joy becomes a day of mourning. Where is the sense in that? And so, Nigerian police, you need to do better. You really, really, really need to do better. You need to be more professional in the way you do things. You need to be more professional in the way that you actually, the way you interface with the citizens of the country, because it makes no sense for you to submit your staff of office to an ordinary citizen because it's a bride and it's her wedding day. You carry your rifle, you give it to her to be shooting into the air. For what? What's the reason? Anyway, this is Matters and Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. My name is Chioma Innocent. It's time for you to call me up. Matters will be ending in about 30 minutes or less. So call me up and let's have this conversation. We're talking about Falanu saying he will be suing Babangida to court because he was illegally detained following the June 12, 1993 elections that was annulled. Himself, the late senior advocate of Nigeria, Gani Fawahimi, was also detained by the Babangida administration, and he's saying he's been vindicated 32 years later, and so he will be seeking justice by actually going to the court of law and making it known that he was unjustly detained during the Babangida administration. So I want to know if you think that that is the right step he's taking, or I mean, it's been 32 years. He should have forgotten about this by now. That, and of course, the IGP has deployed a team to rescue the kidnapped Afenifere youth leader. Why now? It's been 9 days since this man has been in captivity with 2 bullet wounds in his buttocks, according to reports, and it's just now that the police are deploying operatives. Nevertheless, I hope that the rescue operation is actually successful and that this man comes out unhurt. I really hope that happens, because it is just not funny. I can't imagine how that man's family, how they feel seeing these videos of him circulating online, being so vulnerable, you know, just crying and begging for help from the Nigerian authorities. We should never allow any non-state actor feel like they are bigger than the state. These kidnappers, this abductors, these bandits and terrorists who wield dangerous, who wield dangerous weapons and they abduct people, right? We should never let them think that they are bigger than the Nigerian state, because they are not bigger than the Nigerian state, and no one can be bigger than the Nigerian state. So I'm happy about this, and I hope the IGP's mission is successful. 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation, okay? Or 0700-903-903. You can also send a message on WhatsApp, 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. Send a message or you can call me up. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and location, please?
Mazi.
Welcome, Mazi.
Yeah, Chama, you know, it's very easy to forgive, but not to forget. But it's normal for somebody to forgive and to forget. So if you don't have that spirit of forgive and forget, you know, you'll be making a lot of mistakes in life. But when you forgive somebody and you do not forget what that person did to you, if you see that person next 10 years in another state, you still recall and remember exactly what this person did to you. So if you have another return, you will think another evil you will do to that person. So that's why
are you supporting this this legal step that Falanu wants to take?
I'm not supporting him. That's what
you want him to forgive IBB and just let it go.
Let him forgive him and forget, because he's alive. If I thought he died that time, he cannot be able to fight this fight. But thank God he survived it and he's alive today. He has achieved so many things in that year. So fighting this man back is not getting anything from him, because his man is already an old man. So let him forgive him and forget what happened.
Thank you so much for your call, Mazi.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Hello there. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. Turn down the volume on your radio set, please. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name and location?
Nta is my name. I'm calling from Ikeja.
Welcome to the conversation, Mr. Muta.
Thank you very much indeed. I want to say I'm just too lucky to get through to you today.
I'm so glad you're able to get through.
This is my first time of getting through to you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. You see, crime in the issue of Ibrahim Babangida. I want to tell you that crime there is no termination as to when it is to be prosecuted. If Falana has the mind and the resources to prosecute Ibrahim Babangida, he is free to do so. There are times even people that are dead, they are tried posthumously. So I am of the opinion that the lawyer is on the right track. And that is all I have to contribute in this issue. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate your call. 0803-692-9933. This is Matters and Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Hello. Turn down the volume on your radio set, please.
Hello, Chama, you are innocent.
I am. Good afternoon. What's your name and location, please?
The most innocent here in town. Ben from Eva.
Welcome, Ben.
Thank you. Chama, let me tell you, let us just tell you truth. Maybe, Falana,
Falanu, I read him the way I read Afenifere in me. All those activists, Yoruba activists that have died. Falanu is a man of integrity. But let me tell you, he just want to play to the gallery. Seeing Babangida, who was military, he was a democratic president. Why we are suing him for what? Military. What do you want to do? Babangida will not even appear in court. Immunity covers him now. Immunity covers him.
Now or before?
Have you? Nigerian constitution is different too. Immunity covers you as president. Even when you leave office as a president of Nigeria, immunity also covers you. Have you seen any president being tossed? All the president, whether you are in office or you are retired.
No, I don't think so. I don't agree. If you are talking about the fact that because of political affiliations, that is different. But saying that according to the constitution, no.
It is Tinubu you will sue to court, not okay. What the constitution say? The man took action.
This is this is personal for Falanu, right? He's saying that he was unjustly detained after the whole June 12, 1993 elections. He and Fawehinmi, they went to jail. The Babangida jailed them. So it's not because of any other thing. It's because he personally feels slighted by what Babangida did to him in 1993, which that's the reason why he wants to take him to court. So it's not because of any other revelation.
Babangida was the head of state and he jailed you. It was the federal government that jailed you because he was the president of the federal government. Babangida was not on his own. He had the power of bestowed on him by the federal government of Nigeria to rule this nation. He was not on his own. He was not his father's own.
Remember that he was a military president, so he definitely wasn't a democratically elected government.
To become a military president in Nigeria was through crime, through coup, of which if you fail, they execute you. The people that plan to overthrow him in 1989 Oka coup and even Mama Mbasa, they were all executed. They were killed. If you succeed, you become a celebrity. So it was a lawlessness. It was anarchy. Military regime was all about anarchy. I don't know what you want to get from military regime. Even civilian regime. Look at Buhari, all his shenanigans. How many people are taking Buhari to court? Look at all the things Buhari did in Imo State and other democratic government. I don't understand, but let him fire the case. At least it will make him more popular. At the end, Babangida will not appear anywhere and tell you the truth. Just like you just say, recognize Abiola as the president. Who handed Abiola over? And who swayed him in? Was he giving a certificate of returns? All these things you're talking about, I don't understand why people, somebody like Uzor that was governor for 2 times, 8 years, senator, a lawmaker, a senator in Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria, said that he should declare Abiola president. Who did he succeed? Who did he take over from? Which CGN swore him in? How can you be talking like that? How can I hear you? Who handed over government to him? Which year did he rule Nigeria? Military junta is anarchy. Military government is just anarchy.
Thank you so much, Ben.
God bless you.
Thank you for your call, Ben. 08036929933. If you'd rather send a message on WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338. Hello, welcome to Matters. Turn down the volume of your radio set.
Hello, good afternoon.
Reduce the volume of your radio.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm good. My name is Michael.
Welcome to the conversation.
Yeah, like what the last caller said, I concur with him. That Mr. Falanu is just going to court to wasting time. There is nothing anybody can do IBB in this country. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Even the current president of Nigeria, which is Tinubu himself, cannot do IBB anything, let alone Falanu. He's just talking to waste his time. You get me? He should use that energy to rest. Nobody can do IBB anything in this country. No, that is the way Nigeria system is operating. First of all, if I may see him, I'll ask him a question. When he was detained, which law are they using in Nigeria at that time? It's not under military regime that they detain him. Or did they think military regime is the same thing as democratic regime era? He should go to court and waste his time. He will not say IBB. And please, man, can you hear me?
I'm with you.
Secondly, sorry, don't be offended though. I just want to tell you this. During your 6 o'clock p.m. when you are casting your news,
yes,
At times I will be waiting. When at times it's 4 minutes after 6, 3 minutes after 6, before your news is cast.
Thank you.
I don't like it.
Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate your observation. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933, or 0700 903-903-903. If you'd rather send a message on WhatsApp, it's to 0817-175-6338. Hello.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and location, please? Good afternoon.
Yes, my name is Chike. I'm calling from Apapa.
Welcome, Chike.
Yes. I disagree with people who is saying that SAN Falanu is going to waste his time in court. No. Let me just tell you a story about what I experienced in my own family. My grandfather married 20 wives. He married about above 20 wives. So one of them was divorced before my father died, and the woman, my grandfather died. So the woman now sued my father sue my grandfather, who is in grave, for denying her, some of the property that she's supposed to own. You understand? Hello?
I'm with you. You're talking about the Falanu situation, right? Trying to draw parallels.
Yes. So and the court now compelled my father as a as a first son of the family, to pay the woman 40 million naira in installment. Do you know how my father managed to escape that problem? Is that my father went to that woman and negotiate with the woman, and settle with the woman. So the woman now accepted whatever she and my father discussed. So the barrister in charge, the lawyer in charge, now anytime the barrister asks the woman will say yes, the money is being paid according to the
but according to the agreement, right? According to resolution by the court.
Yes. So no, the Falanu will compel, the court may compel IBB to pay big money for detaining Falanu. In fact, the military regime is like it's an illegal government. He's not the people who is saying all these things. They don't know the procedures of how court constitution work. And again, as Falanu is going to court, I also want you guys, the VOP guys, to tell Falanu to also sue Nigeria police, the IGP, and the IPO of that police station that they said that the two people lost the Ebuka and the Tosi.
Yes. The previous program.
Also two of them together and fight the case together.
You should join the cases together. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your call. I do appreciate it. 003-692-9933 or 0817-175-6338. That's the WhatsApp number. You can either send a message or you can actually call me up on WhatsApp. Okay, if you call me on WhatsApp, I'll take your call. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon. What's your name and location, please?
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon. This is Patrick. Innocent.
Welcome, Mr. Patrick. How are you today? I'm fine.
Yes, we are very happy to hear your voice.
Thank you so much. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. You see, to me, that thing that happened in 2 minutes, as the direct caller has said.
Mr. Patrick, are you there?
Yeah, we call them junters. There's nothing can hold anybody in military. That's military regime. We call them junters. Let bygone be bygone.
So you think there's no need Falanu going to court over this?
No need. How about those cocaine people that who are eating, backdated their judgment? Let the military go. Everything military has gone.
Thank you so much, Mr. Patrick. Thank you so much for your call. 0803-692-9933 or 0700-903-903. You can also call me up on WhatsApp or send a WhatsApp message 0817-175-6338. Hello, welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
Good afternoon, Choma Innocent.
Good afternoon. Where are you calling me from? What's your name?
My name is Peter Utsifo. I'm calling from Abaranja, Cotton.
Great. Please go right ahead.
Yeah. In my own opinion, I think Femi Falana is trying to play to the gallery.
In what way?
And it's unnecessarily sensational. Yes. Thank you for asking me the question, in what way? The point is that if before this time he had taken Babangida to court, and then later, you know, in the course of the court action, Babangida now, contested this confession that he has just made, that he has not the election to certain circumstances. Then we will take Femi Falana serious. But he waited a very long time. Though they say in criminal justice that time doesn't matter. But I think because of things that have gone on, we should forgive this man, Babangida, and move on, just as many people have said. Because if he takes into court, other kinds of worms will be opened. Just like the Honorable said that they want to claim about 100 trillion naira damages, which some people find it laughable and unrealistic. So, to me, Femi Falana is playing to the gallery. But some people who are saying, anyway, let me just clear it here, that some people who are saying that Babangida cannot be dealt with, or that there is no president or nobody in Nigeria that can deal with Babangida. These are the things that, somebody like Bill Clinton did say at a point in time, that Nigerians, build personalities, big personalities instead of big institutions. If something can start one day, Rollins of Ghana came up.
So you're saying that Babangida can be prosecuted if it comes to that?
That is just that.
There's nobody in Nigeria that cannot be prosecuted, Abi?
People are saying that nobody can be prosecuted. They are also playing to the gallery. Because
all right.
Why?
Thank you.
Somebody like Rollins came one day and then changed the history of Ghana. So
thank you for your call, Peter Osifo.
Their institutions can be very strong. So that is that.
Thank you so much for your call.
Babangida, and move on.
Thank you for your call. I appreciate it. 0803-692-9933 or 0700-903-903-903. You can also send a WhatsApp message to 0817-175-6338. Call me up. I want to hear from you. Hello there. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please? Hello? All right, give me a call back. Definitely want to hear from you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Let's take... Okay. Hi. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location? Turn down the volume on your radio set. Hello?
Hello?
Reduce the volume of your radio.
Hello?
Reduce the volume on your radio set.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear?
Give me a call back, 0803-692-9933. In 2 minutes, I'll no longer be taking phone calls. Hi, welcome to Matters. Hello, are you there? All right, 0803-692-9933. If you'd rather send a message on WhatsApp, it's to 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338. Hello?
Hello, Madam Sioma.
What's your name and location, sir?
This is Babalola calling from Egeda.
Welcome, Mr. Babalola. Please go ahead.
Okay. My take is on Femi Falana. You see, people are saying he will never get a result from where he's going to. I challenge the man to go ahead. That's why this country has been on a stagnation. When someone commits a crime, they just say because the person is powerful and they have not made someone as a scapegoat. Let him go. Then we are waiting. We want to see the result, the outcome of the result. Then secondly, talking of this bride shooting into the hair, that's what the country has becoming now. The country has becoming a banana republic that anything goes. That's why you can see all this news that is happening everywhere. So this person that have committed this type of something, they have to suppose to sanction that police officer. Because I don't even know the extent of displaying a rifle.
ceremony like that. It's very bad. So that's my take.
Thank you so much, Babalola. It's always a pleasure to hear from you. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. All right, then, let's take your messages on WhatsApp before we go. I can't take any more calls at this moment. So please, you can send your opinion as a message on WhatsApp, okay? 0817-175-6338, 0817-175-6338. Just send it as a message on WhatsApp. I cannot take any more calls at the moment, unfortunately. Good afternoon, Chioma. My name remains Shakalade. Which sleeping dog lie? Make him take the matter to court, I beg. Any soul that sinneth must die, no matter how long it takes. IBB must pay for his sins committed against Nigerians when he was in power. Since it is now he's confessing the truth, let Falanu commence the legal action against him immediately for him to face the wrath of the law. No hiding place for the wicked. It is a matter of time. Billy from Ikotu. All right, Billy, thank you for your message. Good afternoon, Chioma. Okay, please, a policeman who gave his rifle to another person to handle or discharge the bullet should be punished. IBB should come to court so that we'll know that nobody is above the law. Ewere from K2. Good afternoon, Chioma. I think IBB should face trial. It will serve as justice to those who suffered and died during that period. Good afternoon, Chioma. Adebantu sang in his song, Loyalty for this government is cash and carry. Okay, birds of the same feather flock together. Daya from Lagos, thank you for your message. The lawyer is doing the right thing. Let there be official record in the law courts. Jema Innocent, good afternoon. By the word of Bob Marley, he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Falanu is alive and should fight the battle of his life. So let him go to court. The government of Babangida came to power through criminal means. Good afternoon, Chama. I advise that Mr. Falanu should not go to court, though he's free to do so. But he should study Nigerian constitution. There are lots of brick walls that he can never scale through due to many booby traps in the constitution. The reason our constitution needs to be reviewed, this will also make the rest that may want to confess to shut their mouths. They should release Nnamdi Kanu. Have a good day. Okosisi from Sulere. Good afternoon, Shoma. I am in support of Mr. Falanu to sue IBB for all the crimes committed against Nigerians. Even me, if I have the opportunity, I will also sue him too because of what I lost during that time. There is no harm in trying. God bless Nigeria. Ernest Ezechuku from Akowonjo. Okay, good afternoon. What I think about these Babangida's book is that they have vindicated people from the false accusation that is tarnishing the image of Igbos and have resolved to accept to allow to not become because they've come. Because to me, election doesn't matter in Nigeria. It is whom they want to be president, they will make president. The last presidential election is a testimony of that fact. So they should allow Obi to win and rule come next election. Emeka from Agopa last week. Emeka, this is such a tall dream. Good Chama afternoon. Chama afternoon. Are the criminals not bigger than the Nigerian state? The criminals are collecting taxes from citizens and security operatives are looking like a baby and you're saying they're not bigger than the Nigerian state. Falanu and others should sue Babangida. The man deserves to be in jail. AY from Mushin. Good afternoon, Chioma Innocent. Good afternoon, Mr. Ogumbi. How is the demo today? To be honest, Femi Falana should just let the lying dog sleep. Unless he feels he could get his own share of the billions the general realized at the book launching, which I believe is impossible. Falana should be grateful to God for good health and being alive to hear the final truth from the general. What will people like Lake Gani Fawemi and others who are no more do? He should believe that God's judgment awaits every soul that sins. Mr. Agumbi, thank you for your message. Hello, good afternoon, Sister Chioma. People are hungry and suffering, but the leaders of Nigeria are not concerned. To me, the problem of Nigeria are bad leaders. Now, I want good plans Nigerian leaders has for the citizens. How long will Nigeria continue this? Now, other countries are moving forward, but Nigeria is going backward. It's quite unfortunate when you look at it, but thank you for your message. On YouTube, Okeke Tokafo sends the same message he's been sending for months. My sister in Nigeria is already gone. Nigeria is here and is not going anywhere. Mazi Prince, Uzor, Kalu and others are working for themselves. The same Falanu fought the great lawyer, his friend Fawaimi, for trying to show the illegitimate traits of Tinubu as governor some years ago. I hate hypocrites everywhere. That's Mazi Prince on YouTube. As for this other person, I'm not taking your message. You send the same thing every other time. You never talk about what we're talking about. All you're interested in is sending insults. So I'm not going to be taking this message, unfortunately. All right, still on WhatsApp. Those saying we should forgive IBB are the same ones complaining when federal government forgive repentant terrorists. We are not serious in this country. See why? From Akowonjo. I like this your analogy. This person says, good afternoon, Chioma. Solomon Asika from Mushin. The groom giving the bride his rifle to start shooting in the air shows they are both gangster or both police officers, because how come the bride knows how to handle a rifle? Femi Falano, he should let go, because Nemesis is already catching up with Babangida. If Falano was detained, why not take it up since then? Why wait until now? Okay, good afternoon, Chioma. It's good. Let Falano break that jinx by suing those past presidents. Odaba, where are you writing me from? Let Nigerians forgive IBB. Even when he cried, when the head is already off, may his God forgive him now that he's close to his maker. It is better late than never. What about the hero of democracy, Professor Humphrey Nwosu? Falana should allow sleeping dog lie. Tony Anele from Ijagemo. Okay, good afternoon, Chioma. Taking Babangida to court does not mean anything. The damage has already been done. So let him forget and forgive. God bless Nigeria. Tochukwu Obiziem from Egbeda, Akowonjo. Chioma, read my message. Why are you editing it? I'm editing it because it's the same thing you sent yesterday, Dayo. You sent the same thing the day before. You're going to send the same thing tomorrow, right? So, and what you're sending doesn't even really correlate to what we're talking about at the moment. If you want me to read your message and read it in full without editing it, talk about what is going on at the moment. But unfortunately, what I'm saying in your message is exactly the same thing. Okay, so you said the evil that men does live after them. IBB's confession now is medicine after death. 32 years later, he has bred Nigerians to this nightmare government. In the same country, he will be arrested and jailed for annulling a free and fair elections. But in this country where anything goes, nothing will happen. Years later, Yakubu will beg Nigerians for the elections that brought the nightmare government into power. You also see basically corrupt people came to grace the occasion and contribute. Sycophants clapping for their tax masters. Like they say, birds of the same feathers flock together. It's a shame. The worst of us is really the best of us. Truly, there was a country. Diane from Lagos, that's what you said yesterday. Good afternoon, Chama. In the same country, Mr. Falano is on the right track, but will the Section 6 of the Constitution support him? Or is it going to do IGP style before bringing IBB to court? Vincent, a.k.a. But why? From Munshi. Vincent, I like this, your nickname. Good afternoon, VOP. I think Nigerian police should do better. God bless Nigeria. Guess what? I think the same also. Why you didn't tell me your name and where you're writing from? Okay. Wait. Hey. You really trying? Did you? Oh my goodness. Did you send the same message 64 times? Mumis, okay. I'm just going to take the message, okay? This is a no judgment zone. I'm not judging you. Good afternoon, VOP. If Falano can and has what it takes, he should go ahead, because it's the same thing that happened in 2023 when Peter Obi won and the T-Pains grab it. Let's not be surprised. Yakubu will come up tomorrow and tell us something. Again, the terrorists are feeling they are bigger than Nigeria because our VIP leaders are working with them. If not, how can citizens of a country be holding hostage, killed and sell their parts, yet our leaders do? All our leaders do is talk about taxes upon taxes. What a shame. Mumi Samuel from Ayobo. Good afternoon, Chama. IBB confesses atrocities on his birthday. May his sin be forgiven. Good afternoon, VOP. I'm Mohammed. What IBB did is wrong. Falano should please forgive IBB. If IBB chose not to talk, will Falano sue him? Let IBB rest. All right, then 2 minutes before 3 p.m. I have to go. Ramos, thank you for joining me on the World Need on on Matters this afternoon. It's always a pleasure. Okay, Matters will make a return same time, same station tomorrow, and we promise to begin early. We had security, safety, and the people's rights. And if you listen to that program, you can see how VOP is actually trying to bring attention to the plight of ordinary Nigerian citizens, right? So we just have to let you know this is what this woman is going through, and let us see how we can actually help. Okay, well, Voice as People 90.3 FM will make sure that your voice is heard, no matter what it is you have to say, as long as it is within the bounds of reason, common sense, and of course as long as it is very, very factual. So thank you for joining me today. Do stay tuned. The Fun House Time with MC Chooks and Walkie Talkie will be coming up very, very shortly, so do stay tuned. All right, my name is Chioma Innocent. Now I know that a lot of us complain about the federal government, our state government, or what the government is doing, how they are not doing well, but the question remains, what about you? What are you doing to make life better for the people around you? And so today I implore you that the country may not be at its best, it may not be the way you want it to be, but I hope that you're doing the best that you can in your own little corner of the world to make Nigeria a better place. Do have an amazing day and stay tuned. Fun House Time comes up shortly, and Kizuke will be here from 5 to 6 p.m. for sports. And of course, Esther Nwachukwu will be taking you through the world news at between 6 and 6:30 p.m. Have an amazing day.